2K just revealed the new MyTeam for 2K26, and let me tell you, the community is split right now. Some people might like it, but the majority of us think that they may have just ruined MyTeam. We're gonna go through the trailer, we're gonna see where they went wrong, and what they maybe did right. Let's take a look here.
What's going on, everyone? Paige Bueckers here with Jonathan Smith, principal producer of NBA 2K, to share some very important MyTeam news.
Like, bro, why does it sound like she's on a Zoom call? And also the enthusiasm, she sounds like she doesn't want to be there. She's only talking because she's getting paid. This is pretty rough.
It's official. The WNBA is coming to MyTeam. This monumental milestone means you can assemble basketball's biggest stars. Imagine running a pick and roll with Angel Reese and Gilgeous-Alexander.
Excuse me? Imagine doing a pick and roll with Angel Reese and SGA? Who thought of that? They should have said, have you ever pictured being Angel Reese and rebounding 10 misses in a row? Not gonna lie, bro, like WNBA, shout out to you guys, you're great athletes, great players, but to put them together, I don't know, man. I'm really iffy about it. I mean, I feel like 5 people maybe total asked for that in the game, so congrats for them, but everybody else were kind of like... And then as well, what this tells me is when we see the City and Park trailer, we're gonna see females in the City and Park trailer, which, again, it's like, it's not as big of a deal as MyTeam, because in MyTeam it's just weird. Like, just picture at the center position, you have Angel Reese versus Shaq. But I'll let you know right now, you know how this game is. They're probably going to be out there doing windmill dunks. If I'm playing MyTeam and Chris Paul oops it to frickin' Brittany Griner and she does a 360 windmill on me, I'm closing app and uninstalling. So like I said, nothing against the WNBA or their players. Great athletes, just to put them both in MyTeam, I don't know, man.
It's dropping 4-pointers with Stephen Curry and Caitlin Clark as your backcourt tandem. Attributes and badges function identically for all WNBA and NBA player cards.
Also, look at the comparison that they used. Skylar Diggins and Victor Wembanyama, a 5'9" point guard and a 7'4" center. This is what's not really going to make sense because the WNBA players are just so much smaller than the NBA players. I don't know how it's going to work, but I guess we'll see, man. Maybe I'm overreacting.
This year welcomes all new Game Changer cards. A brand new type of card that's different from anything you've ever encountered before in MyTeam. Game Changer cards are consumable cards that grant a special power. These special power-ups include activating a rep or MyTeam point multiplier for your next game, recovering a win streak in showdown after a loss.
This is just another typical case of 2K doing too much. Like, yes, adding new stuff to the game is always cool, but like, is this like, this is just making it confusing, bro. That's just like, bro, why? But you know, it's new stuff, so can't be too harsh on it, whatever.
The iconic courts of NBA 2K15 Sunset Beach are returning in 2K26, but with a remixed look and feel. When the sun sets on this gorgeous venue, Triple Threat Park will come alive with neon lights that accent the tropical environment. Triple Threat Park boasts 4 head-to-head 3v3 courts, including a new one on the newly opened boardwalk near the beach. At the center of the park, there are 3 3v3 courts for 6-player co-op games. And by the MyTeam store and showcase spot, you'll find 2 all-new 2v2 half courts in the middle of the street with chain nets.
Triple Threat Park. It's a W feature. Good job for them keeping it in the game. They didn't remove it to add it back years later as a brand new feature. Shout out to 2K. However, it's cool that it's in Sunset Park. Don't get me wrong, it is. But does anybody else hate the fact that they are luring these old players that used to play the game that no longer want to touch it because it's microtransaction city? By adding these old parks back in that we all have nostalgia, that we all miss, that we all love. They're adding them back into the game in some form, whether it's MyTeam or a park event. I hate that they are doing that to get old people back on the game because it just feels like they're trying to take advantage of their target audience and try and get players back that they lost. The thing is, even if you get those players back, you're not fixing your game, so they're gonna leave in a week anyway. So I don't see the logic. But anyways, W mode, glad that it's back. Move on.
The NBA 2K community was vocal about wanting us to bring back All-Star Team Up, and in 2K26, we're making it happen. In All-Star Team Up, you can compete in 10-player, 5v5 co-op games with your friends or random players. These fast...
What's the catch? What's the catch? I can hear it in his voice. 100% there's a catch. Let's get to it, come on.
...on Triple Threat Park or from the MyTeam menu. All-Star Team Up requires that you and 4 teammates each prioritize your 5 favorite NBA or WNBA player cards. And if you stick together and get 5 wins in a session, you're all earning a bonus reward together on top of your season ladder prize.
Of course, 2K. All you had to do was put this in Play Now. When you click that Play with Friends button in the main menu, all you had to do was put All-Star Team Up there. Instead, the typical 2K move, let's add something back as a brand new feature with a twist. And the twist is 99.9% always going to be something that makes the game mode more ass. That is the 2K way. I wouldn't be surprised if they slap a sign that says make the game more ass before they walk in the office every day. This is insane, man. Like, I'm glad the idea of All-Star Team Up is back, but why tie it to MyTeam? This is a casual mode. All-Star Team Up is a mode that somebody who doesn't play the game and works all week gets on during the weekend, and they'll hop on and play a couple games because they don't have to worry about their My player. They don't have to worry about having a MyTeam guy to use. They can just use whatever team is selected for the team up. They could just use an all-star already in the game, already upgraded. Now you're making it more ass. You're making it so people have to play the game in order to play a mode that they love. And again, nostalgia, that's all 2K is at this point. They're using it again. They brought back this mode to get people to play more, but they added in MyTeam because that's benefiting them more. You're gonna need to buy more packs. Once again, 2K is motivated so much by the microtransactions that they take a mode that was free in Play Now and they turn it into a MyTeam mode where you need at least 5 good players. And to get those 5 good players, what do you have to do? You have to buy packs. But let me chill. I mean, at least All-Star Team Up's back. Let's look at the positives, man. That's all you can do. Let's move on to the next thing. The next thing they talked about was King of the Court. It's where you play MyTeam for a chance at $10,000 and or a million VC. I mean, I'm never going to hate on a mode that gives you free money or free VC for just playing the game. So W for keeping it in the game, 2K.
Imagine what you could do with $10,000. Compete against the best and win a bag.
And you know she meant that. 10 grand to a WNBA player is 10 grand to me or you. I mean, let's be real. They aren't making millions like the NBA.
Another new game mode in NBA 2K26 is Breakout Gauntlet, where you put your entire collection to the test by completing games of increasing difficulty. Gauntlet features a new, straight-line game board, but there's a twist. As you progress from rookie difficulty to more challenging difficulties, you'll only be able to use each of your player cards once per run. Each game has objectives that can be completed to return eligibility for a random card you've already used during this run. The longer you continue a run, the better the rewards will be, with a regularly updated final reward.
This is a W ad. You love anything that they add to the game that gives you more rewards for playing, obviously. And it's your whole lineup, like you can only use one person once, so it's like a real gauntlet. I like this idea. This is actually a cool idea. Good job, 2K. Thing that I'm a little bit iffy on as far as this exact mode is they said that the rewards are going to be updated throughout the whole year. And if you know 2K, you know that that's kind of BS. They might update it every 3 months, which is not enough. But we'll see how they do, man. It's a new year. We'll give them a chance. The next thing he went into is the MyTeam Arena. It's basically going to be your court with all of your achievements. So, like, if you got to level 40, it shows. I'm sure if you win a certain amount of multiplayer games, it shows. But yeah, you see all the trophies right there. That's basically what it's going to be. If you ever feel trash at the game, just go to your MyTeam Arena. Or maybe don't, because maybe you have nothing. But either way, I mean, it's a small ad, but like I said, small things make the game better. W ad by 2K.
This is fire. It's like my own personal trophy room.
And like, can we just talk about, she really does not want to be here. She don't play 2K and you could tell. Then they just go into coaching, how you can add badges to your coaches and they help out your team with whatever boost they have. I mean, whatever this has been in the game, now you could have 5 coaches. Again, is this really a cool upgrade? I guess. It's just, it's more stuff you got to worry about that's not actually playing, so.
Also added the ability to access cards in your My Auctions menu, where more cards can be stored before swapping for rewards.
The auction house is back, so that's at least very good news. I did stop playing that year that they removed it. I think it was 23. They removed the auction house. I just couldn't get into it. How do you have an Ultimate Team game without an auction house? That's removing a whole aspect of a certain mode. Like, what is Ultimate Team without an auction house? That's a huge portion of the game mode in general. So when they removed it, I stopped playing. But maybe this year we'll pick it back up, maybe not. We'll see how it is. It really honestly just depends on the gameplay. But also, I don't really like their auction house system still, because now when you post a card, you got to wait 5 to 10 minutes before it sells, and it has to get approved, and you can only sell it for a certain amount. You can't oversell it anymore because they want to regulate the MT and they want to make you buy packs. They don't want you buying it off these third-party websites. 2K is a dictator and we're just living in it, bro. They have so many different things in this mode now that it's so hard to keep track of what's going on even when you're playing it now. They've added so many aspects aspects to this mode that I can't even tell if it's good or not. Almost so much stuff in this mode now that I just get confused playing it. But I will say one thing. The GOAT hoodie Mellow, that is a W. How you get him, who knows, but that is a W add, having a hoodie Mellow. I wonder if he actually plays in a hoodie. That'd be cool. And that's going to wrap up the video. I appreciate all you guys watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for all the love you have been showing on my other content. I really appreciate it and I love you all. But yeah, comment down below what you think about the MyTeam trailer and if you're even going to be touching it this year. And as always, stay saucy.
Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar,